Good morning. We are at Thorpe Park today after a full day at Silverstone. Glad I've got my cap on because the sun is proper beaming. It's supposed to be really hot today. We've just spotted the shark cabins there, which is like the big metal shark. Apparently we can't check in until 3 o'clock, but we're thinking we might just check in later on. We're here quite early anyway. Park doesn't open until 10, but we are here early anyway, so it is now 9:15, so we've got plenty of time to get into the park. We've already scanned with tickets in and things. We are just literally gonna, what's the plan? To head to the back of the park or what?
That was your thing.
Well, that's what it said when I was doing a bit of research online.
Then we'll do it.
So it said go to the back of the park and get some of the bigger ones done first while it's quiet. So this is something called the Dome. There's a Costa coffee. Costa was just everywhere this morning. So it looks like there's a shop there and a little bit of merch and stuff, which we'll have a look at maybe at some point. But I think the priority is just to get in. So none of us have been here before. We've just literally, we are at the sort of, we've just come out of this Dome thing there. We've just seen the Coke Freestyle cups. It's £18 for a cup, but you can get it reactivated for the next day for £13. So it's £9.23 at the moment. We're kind of in a queue to get into the park. I think we're going to do the big one, Hyperia, first. So I think we're going to do that one. We can see them testing the coasters without anybody on, obviously. There's just been an announcement just about the ride vehicles, clearing like any ride vehicles from the parks, the maintenance vehicles and stuff. I still see a couple of little buggies flying around in the background. But yeah, I think the plan is we're going to go left here and go to Hyperia first, I think. 5 minutes. About 9:30 the music for the different rides and lands and stuff started playing, but 5 minutes to go. The queues are quite massive now. Spin this around. You'll be able to see behind me there that the queues are like quite big. So I've got a feeling there's going to be a rush to go to Hyperia, but that's where we're heading as well. So, right, what do you reckon? Half an hour queue by the time we get there?
40.
Half an hour, 40 minutes. So we're just still here, still waiting, but nearly ready to go. Hyperia literally goes outside of the ride and all the way back along to where we were walking down. There's lots of advertisements for the sort of scare zones and Halloween stuff that's coming and scare fest and things. So it looks like this is the load station here, which will come out and go up that lift hill, which that is like the biggest lift hill I've ever seen. 300 and something feet that is, going up that lift hill. Yeah, we'll go, coming out, look. Oh God, even going round, it turns to the side, look.
Yeah.
See, you even tilt to the side going out. 7, 8, 9, 20, 21. So that's about 21 or 22 seconds to the top of that lift hill. Which is, and it goes quite fast as well. That's a big lift hill.
Fight or flight? What if we chose both? Come soar on the tallest, fastest, most weightless roller coaster in the UK, Hyperia. Find your fearless.
So we are just off Hyperia. It's going around in the background there. We ended up waiting, I would say, about 20 minutes for it, but they did make an announcement that the people that were in the back of the queue, it's about a 70-75 minute wait now. So definitely come to Hyperia first, that's definitely worth it. It's really good. I mean, it is so high when you are coming off the ride itself, not off the ride, sorry, when you go up the lift hill and you go straight down, you're virtually like going back on yourself. You do lift off the seat, not just for a second, it's a good few seconds that you lift off. And then when you come across the top of the other loop, you do lift off a few seconds again. Very fast, very high, very intense. Probably one of the best coasters I've been on, if I'm honest. So yeah, check one off the box for Hyperia. So we've decided to head to the Walking Dead ride. Oh, there's a Coke Freestyle machine over there. I think there's cups next to it. Want to go and have a quick look? I think it's like, you remember at Alton Towers where we got the cup out of the vending machine? Is that the cups next to it, look? Recycle and buy here, look. So I think these are 18. Coke Freestyle cup acquired, £18. First refill got. Went with the Cherry Powerade. Seems to have about a 9-10 minute cool down till you can fill up again. So, but yeah, plan now is to head to the Walking Dead, I think, and get on that. That's going to be the next ride that we do. So I think that's the plan. But yeah, it's weird being in it. It's like been a while since I've been in a theme park that I've not been in before, not knowing where to go and things. So yeah, finding out where things are. Is that just like that looks like an arcade in there, is it? Just some sort of arcade. I think we said if we were going to do the sort of log flume or a water ride, we would do it like later on in the day when we're kind of ready to head to the hotel. And if we get wet, we're not walking around all day. So yeah, we'll go Walking Dead the ride. Live actors may feature inside. We're just entering the queue. I didn't see a wait time, did you?
5 minutes.
Huh? 5? Yeah, I'm not sure what this is 100%.
I'm right in the camera.
Yeah, Chris is looking right in the camera on that one. I think I'm looking in the camera on that one as well, aren't I? Coming into the Walking Dead store, I'll give you a clue and a mini review of the ride in a second once we're out of the store. Some general Thorpe Park. I've got different hats for the different rides, look. Some generic Thorpe Park merch, hoodies and tees, bags. It's what your mum calls me, huge hairy creature.
I thought you were talking about Walking Dead.
I've got some Thorpe Park magnets and just ride magnets and stuff like that as well. Oh, they've got the little Billy dolls from Saw, and they've got the pig lady as well. Saw, Swarm, Nemesis, Inferno, some Hyperia stuff. So we are back for our second top up of drinks because it's warm. Just put your cup on once you've bought it, and then literally choose your drink. I'm gonna go Powerade again. I'm gonna go Mountain Berry. Just about to speak, and then Ghost Train starts going on. It's not on until 12. Didn't realise that Ghost Train's like 15-20 minute theatrical experience apparently. Walking Dead ride, I would probably say I wouldn't wait more than maybe 5 or 10 minutes for that. It's literally a 2-minute ride. It's like a slower Space Mountain. First go into a little dark room, there's a little video plays for literally a minute. He's like, welcome to the Thorpe Park safe zone, you look like you've been on the road a while. It's like, thanks for that, thanks for saying I look haggard. And then it's like, oh no, the walkers have broke through, like, you know, I'm gonna send them through to the main hub, like I'm just gonna let them in. So yeah, you go in, you walk along some long corridors, pretty dark, flashing lights, so if you've got epilepsy or anything, be aware it's very dark and there's a lot of flashing lights. Then you're literally at the ride vehicle. The ride vehicle's fairly tight, so it's pretty tight quarters, especially for somebody like me who's pretty tall. Oh, there he is. Yeah, once you're on, it's like a dark indoor coaster. There's one point where you kind of stop, and there's sort of TV screens that are meant to look like windows, and you can see like some zombies behind them on the screens, like sort of like biting people and stuff. And he's kind of like, right, I'm going to get you going again. And you start and you stop and say, no, I need to get you going. And you start and stop again. And then you just kind of go to the end of the ride and there's one walker in a cage, like an animatronic kind of thing. And that's it, you get off. So it's, it's not worth the sort of wait, I would say, of like 30 minutes or something. Do you agree? Or would you say sort of like
15-minute wait?
5-10 minute maybe, yeah. So, yeah, Chris is in agreement. So Chris is convinced they used the F word, saying they're effing coming, but I cannot see it. But yeah, we're going to hit another ride. I think because we did have like a little bit of breakfast at Greg's this morning and a drink before we set off. It was about an hour from Silverstone, the hotel we stayed at there. But I think we are going to hit another ride. I don't know if Nathan was talking about Saw or something. So we might go and hit Saw or something like that. But it's a really nice day. Really nice day. So yeah, we're going to see what's down this end, back down where we were at Hyperia before. So here's Samurai, but this has been off all day. It's just that kind of little one there. But that going up there is the Saw ride. It's just like a little coaster by the look of it, but everything in the park seems to be about a 30 to 40 minute wait at the moment. With getting a bit of a late dinner, we've got plenty of time to just chill and just wait in rides. So we've gone up to 45 now. We are literally just at the entrance, so it's 11:38. It says 45 minutes. So let's test how accurate Thorpe Park is with their wait times. So I was just looking up there, according to Wikipedia, which we all know is always right. This opened on the 14th of March 2009, and at the time it was the steepest free fall roller coaster in the world, and it has a drop angle of 100 degrees. So it's like you're coming back on yourself, which we seen from the drop coming in. But so far we've only been a few minutes in the queue, but it does seem to be moving. It's moving quite a bit. I can see we actually go into the building just down here. Told a lie, I thought we were just going to go in the building. As it turns out, we've got to go all the way around here, and the queue goes all the way back around the back as well before we get into that part. So there's a little bit of the queue, but at least this bit's shaded because it's pretty warm. You can hear police sirens and kind of sort of chatter on a police radio. There's what looks like a bit of a test with a dummy on some sort of trap or something there. Love that. You get random things for like food from the donut place. So we're off the Saw ride. It is rough. It is absolutely rough. I think it's more the track that's rough. Could definitely feel it like jerking you about a little bit. Queue time was about accurate. It said 45, we waited about 43 I think it was. I'm going to kind of walk this way a little bit. So it was about 40. Queue time was fairly accurate. But yeah, rough track on that one. Once you get inside, there's a sort of stairs you go up. There's a couple of little kind of props, I would say. If anybody's seen the movies, the sort of guy that gets caught in the barbed wire, and I think it's the first or the second movie, he's there. But the ride itself, not much theming. As you go around the corner, first you see a little Billy Don on a bike. Once you get to that, you drop down. There's like a big axe kind of thing, which it's not swinging or anything, it's just static, or it was when we went on it anyway. But yeah, there's a drop down when you first go down. Then you go around a spiral as you go outside, which I wasn't expecting. And then you kind of go outside, you're on the big drop, and then there's another drop outside as well. So there's a couple of little drops. But yeah, just be prepared, it is very rough. So we've just come up from down that way, kind of coming into like the Amity Beach area. I think we're going to go to Ghost Train and maybe go on Ghost Train. Oh, is this one coming down? Look, there's a boat just behind this Pier 13 thing coming down here.
That's what we're doing.
So you can get a driver, but it's £4 per session. I don't know how long a session is, but yeah, £4. Got a mega store over there. I think that's where we were in before. I think this is Ghost Train along here. KFC over there. Couple of little carnival kind of games and everything. So this is like the Amity area, isn't it? The little fish and chip place here that we passed earlier as well. Meal deal 16, fish and chips 13. That's probably what I was expecting. Here we go, 30 minutes. It was 20 before. Well, by the time we come out of that, it's going to start to like get towards food time, innit? We're going to go to KFC on the way back.
Live performers will deliver intense moments with loud noises, sudden movements and unsettling behaviour. They may shout, they may stare, they may get close, but they will never touch you. No refunds, no rail replacement bus home, no sympathy. Please
So that was an experience. I don't know how do you explain that. So I think we waited, what would you say, 45, 50 minutes? I'd say 45, 50 minutes we waited. The story is that you are at Thorpe Station, you are getting on the last train, and the last train goes to a crypt. So when you first go in, you're in a waiting room, there's live actors, he's telling you, you know, don't do this, don't do that. And in the waiting room, if you've ever been in the Harry Potter ride in Universal where they are projected on like a screen, you get a little bit of a show with a guy who tells you about the crypt and the believers, and the believers are the people that sort of open the crypt and they got the souls taken out and things like that. Then you go through onto a platform 13, and you get on what looks like a train and you're seated on the train. This is like the right part. Now there is 2 live actors in the train and they are acting. The train, I thought when we first got on it would be a bit like the train that takes you from Islands of Adventure to Universal Studios in Florida, where the windows would do things and you'd see things, but it was nothing like that. It was all enclosed. The train does move, it takes you to another place. They are acting as they go through the train, acting out like little parts and stamping on people and getting close up to people and shouting things and stuff like that. Then you get off the train, you end up at the crypt, you go into the crypt. Again, they are acting a little bit in this scene. There's like lights that sort of skulls that light up and things, and then this, I don't know if it's supposed to be a demon or something, or a guy in like a hooded cape. He comes out, kind of sort of mumbles a few things at you, and then they just go like, right, everybody back on the train, and like, we need to go. So you get back on the train, you do the same thing, you go back to where you first came on platform 13, but this time when the lights are flashing on and off and things when you're on the train, the 2 live actors are joined by a 3rd actor in this sort of like cloak get up, and he kind of wanders around the train and like gets in people's face and things like that, and that is basically it. So it was alright. Would I wait 40 odd minutes for it again? Probably not. If it was 10 minutes, 5 minutes maybe, I might go on again just to say I've experienced it again, but yeah. Anyway, that was Ghost Train. Now it is dinner time, so we are going to head off and we are going to get some food at, I believe, KFC. So we're going to head over that way. So we were going to go into KFC, but it was really, really busy. So we ended up at Burger King, which wasn't as busy. So we're right near the teacups there. So what's the plan? Are we going to go and do that 4D Ready Player One thing? We don't want to do any coasters with just having food. So I think the plan is to do the Ready Player One thing. So we've already had a few refills on the freestyle machines. That is definitely worth the money, or it has been for us anyway. This is Detonator, this is the drop tower thing. We are just the next show doesn't actually start for half an hour, but we are going to go into that Sunset Cinema, and that's the Ready Player One 4D experience. But I'm going to go and have a look at these donuts, because as you know, for those that watched the Alton Towers vlog last year, I wanted donuts and I never ended up getting any donuts. So this year, 100% getting donuts. As it turns out, I don't fancy any of them ones that they've actually got on there. There was somewhere way down there that did happen to have just the little sugar ring donuts, so I might get some of them later on. Watch the have none in, I'll still get no donuts. We'll see. In another twist, instead of going for sugar donuts, I ended up going for cinnamon waffles with caramel sauce. We are just going to hang around, eat these and wait for Ready Player One to start, I believe. And then we'll go in that show which starts at 3 o'clock. We are sitting in Ready Player One. Everybody's got that. That's all just come off. Everybody's got their 3D glasses on. Just literally waiting. There's probably about 10 minutes till it starts, but yeah, we're all just sitting waiting, ready to watch it. Cool. So we've just come out of the Ready Player One 4D experience. It's about the first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie. The seats move like sort of back and forwards a bit. You've got lighting, smoke effects, water, wind, but it's literally just the sort of first part of the movie until he wins the race. So I think they probably obviously trimmed it down. It is just literally the whole race part mostly. But stealth is about 25 minutes. So we are going to head on stealth. This is it here. I'll show you. So we're going to go in. I'll show you when I come when we come out about the ride and how fast it goes and things. So Nathan was just saying that this is apparently the fastest acceleration in the world for a coaster. What was it? 0 to 80 in 1.8 seconds. It is a short coaster. It'll just go along the track. It goes up and over the big loop behind the tree there, and then comes back up and over, and that's kind of it. We've just been on stealth. It's so fast. It is ridiculously fast. Yeah, it is really fast when you're on it. But you get some little hang time at the top of that, like top hat on the coaster. Yeah, that was really good. Very loud park this. Seems to be really loud music and a lot of people shouting all over. We're heading back towards Ghost Train. Chris is looking for some coffee, so he's going back to the Costa just at Ghost Train because we're literally around the corner from there anyway. And then we're going to watch the queue times and see what they start doing about 5 o'clock. Because Nathan noticed yesterday the ride times did start dropping back down to like sort of 20 minutes and things. We'll have a look. There's still a couple of rides we haven't done yet, so hopefully we'll get some more of those done. And if not, we're always here tomorrow. So with Hyperia, I think we're definitely going to do. As part of the stay, we do get a 1 hour fast track where we can just go on any rides except Hyperia for either the first hour or the last hour, whichever one we choose. So we just need to decide which way to do it and which way is going to be better. So apparently we also get 10% discount off. But like I've bought a top today and Chris has bought something today, so we're like, what's this 10% discount off? We'll find out when we get to the hotel. Another change of plan. So since the rides are all quite busy at the moment, we are going to nip out the park, nip back to the car, get the bags, get checked in at the hotel, and then come back into the park. But hopefully by the time we've done that, the queues start to drop, a few people start to leave, and then we can take advantage later on of some shorter queue times. So that is currently what we're doing. So we are heading to what they call the Dome, which is where we came through this morning. And then we'll ask them just about like getting checked in with our bags and stuff. So yeah, we'll see how easy that process is. And I'll show you the shark cabins as well. Oh Jesus! I literally, because I was filming, did not see that. And I was just getting, I'm like, yous are soaking. I'm definitely going on the water right now. I need the sun to dry off. I am absolutely soaking. That was good timing, wasn't it? Which way do we go here?
Seconds either way you would have missed.
I know. That was funny, that. Right, let's get to the Dome. I need to get dry. I'm not as wet as I thought. That's where we've just come through the Dome. And literally on this bridge on the way out, there's a turn and left here. Look. Thorpe cabins. The shark cabins. So we are going to go down here and ask them about getting checked in. This was where I noticed the shark this morning. So you go like into the shark's mouth. It's right on a lake there as well. Now we do just think the impression we get is that these are literally like porta cabins, isn't it? I mean, it does say cabins and it looks like a little... Is this the little reception bit here? There's a little bit here, look. I think this is where we need to go. So let's go get checked in. Shark cabins.
Cabin.
It's tiny. It's tiny. Watch. So this is literally the door. They are literally just metal cabins. Which, I mean, we had a feeling this is what it was going to be like. But I mean, you can see here, if I just step into the room, this is it. So we've got one big double bed with a TV. It is nice and cool, I will say that. It's like, it's nice and cool.
Not if you keep this door open.
The shower is a wet room.
Yeah, I thought it would be a wet room. So you have got some storage for bags right under here. But I mean, I can put one foot there and I can just about stretch my other foot to where the bed is. I can literally straddle this room.
I mean,
so we've got the bottom bed there.
I just fit.
There's not much room for your head on that top bed, is there?
well, I'll give a review in the morning.
I don't know how the pillars, how the beds are or anything like that. Can you even see that telly if you were lying down on bed to watch a telly?
Yeah,
You can.
ish.
Or can you not
Ish.
turn it?
You probably can a little bit. It looks like it's on it.
Oh. Have you
Yeah,
seen
you
my
can.
bed lamp?
I've got one and all.
You've got your little bed lamp, huh? So yeah, so there's under storage under that bed there as well. I think the AC's coming through these vents there. Looks like there's a... I feel that's always been like... Is that... Oh, that's literally hangers to hang stuff on. So that's the hanging space where the bin is. It looks like there's a couple of towels in there. There's 3 drawers. There's tea and coffee. How many towels is that?
There's some in there.
Is there some in here as well? Oh, right, okay. So we've got a couple of towels there. This is just like a porta cabin wet room, innit?
Alright.
So you've got a toilet there. You've got the world's tiniest sink. Hello. And then this is a glass door.
Look at the shower.
So there's literally like a shower head there.
Decent instant coffee for a change.
And that's frosted glass as well. So that's the room tour. We have got a bit of artwork on the wall and some blue lights over there, but yeah, this is it. It is literally like, what is going on with this? That's not even like gonna seal properly. So yeah, that's it. Looks like I've got light switches above the bed. So, but yeah, that is literally the shark cabin. It's a tight space for 3 people, isn't it? Would you say?
It's gonna stink by the morning.
Yeah, three lads in one tiny cabin. It's going to smell like a packet of dry roasted nuts.
What ate junk all weekend.
Yeah. I think they're using like a lot of big mirrors to make it feel bigger than what it is. Because there's like a big mirror there, there's this big mirror there. So,
That's not
but
bad.
anyway, is that free? Are you going to drink and they're going to be like, right, that's £27. A couple of like tea,
Nescafe Gold, you know.
milk, Yorkshire tea bags and stuff. How many plugs is behind there? A couple of plugs, one USB-C, one USB-A in that one. Plug behind there with a kettle. So, any USB-Cs or anywhere, there's nowhere to put your phones or anything though, is there, next to you? Like there's no shelves or anything, there's no plugs or USBs. Where the bed, I mean, I've got like a little thing down here, but at the bottom of the bed, but there's nowhere to plug a phone in or anything apart from on this table here. There we go. That is the shark cabin. So we're going to get sorted and go back in the parks. So try and get in, go on.
Oh, I don't want it.
Like Nathan was on the 2nd rung and his head was already touching the ceiling. I think once you're in this bed,
There's no getting out.
there's no. I mean, like literally, if I put my elbow on the bed, my fingers are touching the ceiling. So you've got like literally an arm's width to the ceiling. So it's really not
So
great.
if you fall asleep tonight, I'm gonna kick the bed speed up.
So she did say when we were checking in that the bar was not even open. She said if this is open, it will be open like a little bit later, but that is not open at all for any drinks, snacks, or food. but there's literally like 2 levels of cabins. It looks like there's sort of cabins on one side, cabins on the other side. On each level. On this side over here behind us, there's a lake as well. One thing I was going to mention is security here is terrible. I mean, it's terrible in a good way, but like we brought cases in, we had to open up the cases, they were rifling through the cases, pulling things out. The guy this morning took Chris's cigarette packet out and smelled his cigarettes. So I was like, Chris, you must look really funny, you must look really dodgy. But yeah, smelling Chris's cigarettes. But yeah, we had to like empty our pockets. It's literally the need to invest in like X-ray scanners, like in Disneyland Paris, because like we had 2 cases. We had a bag with some like crisps and bits in from yesterday. All of them got opened. All like things were out of cases, and it was just an absolute nightmare getting in. You've also got to check out by 10 before park opening. So we've booked for breakfast in for 8:30 in the morning. But it sounds like, what time did you say the food place shut? In the Dome? It's not open after park. I think it's like 8 o'clock, so you've got very little time to get some food when you're coming out of the park. And the bars open at 10 apparently. So, I don't know, I mean, she was like, oh, you can order Uber Eats and then go right out at the front of the park and meet them. And it seems so awkward that, like, should be providing your guests with, like, food after park closing. Like, you know, 8, 9, 10 when people are coming back here, they should be able to go and get some food, but it doesn't sound like you're going to have to like get anything really, but we'll see what happens tonight anyway. But we're going to get back in the parks because we've got another hour and a half left to park open, so we're going to see if right times have dropped. We are back in the park. Just checked at Vibes Restaurant and Bar. So the bar's open until 10 or 10:30 she said, but the restaurant is open till 9. So I think the plan is when the park closes at 7 to go and get food and then go back to the diny house. But wait times are dropping. Colossus has dropped to about 15 minutes. So we're going to go and do that now with it being quite a short wait time. So about the last hour and a half of the day, everything is starting to drop. So definitely worth hanging around tomorrow night as well, probably before we're leaving. Go back up north, which will be a 5-hour drive. So, but yeah, for now, Colossus it is. So Nathan was just saying there that apparently this has 10 inversions on it. So this is going to be fun. It's a good job we're doing this before food. Is nobody going to come on that water ride with us? No.
Yeah, by yourself.
We'll do the video for you. Yeah, we'll go. Here's Colossus here. So we're going to go in. 15-minute wait. We are heading to Nemesis, which is a 5-minute wait. Everything is dropping, 5-10 minutes. Hyperia is still 40 minutes. But we've just literally come off Colossus. That was 10 inversions. That was pretty intense. But 5-minute wait for this is not bad. So 20 past 6 and everything's like 5-10 minute waits. It's definitely pays to stay till the last hour. We are off Nemesis. I do think I prefer that one to the Alton Towers version. Okay. So I'm going to do tidal wave and probably get soaking. I'll film it from this side just to show you there's a wave just gone off. But these two are going to chicken out.
Not chickening out?
Yeah. Well, you're not going on.
Okay.
That's chickening out.
Not really.
So I'll show you this going down. This is what I'm going to go on in a sec. Here we go. There's a boat just coming around the top now.
But we'll be sure to get things back on track as soon as possible.
The splash is immense from this. I think we've seen it earlier on from the front.
Look after yourself too. Stay hydrated, apply sun cream, and take regular breaks in the shade. You'll find free water refill at sun cream stations.
Yep, just about to go on that.
Just check the app.
It's a visual. I am soaked. Like, my pants are soaked. Like, don't know if you can see the difference on my top there. You can see the difference on my top, but like, my pants are soaked as well. Absolutely soaked. But it was good. It's very short. It is just literally like up, around and down, and that's it. So, but it's 7:10, so we can't get on any rides or anything now. We are going to head out back to the hotel. It's only at the front of the park. And then we're going to get some food, I think, before settling into that tiny home for tonight. So we have just come out of the Vibe Cafe and Bar. The food was quite nice. It's about 10 to 9. The park has obviously been shut a couple of hours now. It's all quiet. But yeah, the food was decent. We had like a southern fried chicken pizza, which was nice. It was about £13. Chris had a chicken burger. That was about 13 something, so that was quite nice as well. But that is us done for the night. So we are going to go back, head in to our tiny house in the shark cabin. So we're going to make that do for day 1. We are back tomorrow. We've got an hour's fast pass tomorrow for day 2 as well. So we're going to make use of that in the morning. And then try and get on Hyperia and do a few other things and just be here the full day again before we head back home. So if you've got this far, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and we will see you on the next one tomorrow, where we will be doing more rides and more of Thorpe Park. So we'll see you then. Bye.
So we'll sing you a little song, and it won't be very long. About so long, so long.